Hello everyone, I'm Kelly. Today I'm going to talk about the three things I learned at the university. You guys know the graduation season is coming. I can't believe how time has flown since when we first entered the college. And before I start, I want to invite of you, do you have any regret thing that you didn't do? Let me show you a report from the Daily View Marketing Organization. The top 10 most regrettable things that people didn't do at the university. For example, like travel, like Tina, and intern, and playing in class, and making good use of school resources. And you know, the number 5 is fall in love. The 40% of students regret not having been in a romantic relationship. Anything else is like join the graduation ceremony, have a part-time job, skip the class, and study hard. And actually, when I saw this report is when I was a freshman year. So I saw this report and I told myself I should try lots of things, so don't be regret. So I put lots of effort in various activity and various class. However, not everything went smoothly. Sometimes I was confused and depressed that why I'm here, and sometimes I will think why I joined this club and why I am discussing the school report at the 7th floor of Commerce building, even though it's already 2 a.m. So after doing these lots of things, I have lots of experience. So now I want to share with you the 3 things I learned at the university. The first is enhance your language proficiency. I strongly believe that English is the gateway to understanding the world. For example, last year when I was a exchange student in Austria, actually at first I was so nervous and so shy to speak English because I'm afraid of maybe I will misuse some phrase or vocabulary, or I will forget the grammar. And you know, the European people, they really have a high proficiency in English. Their speaking speed is so fast. So at first I cannot understand like 100%, like maybe 80%, so I feel really discouraged. But fortunately, the environment is really the main point, because I stand in the English speaking condition, so I need to speak English every day. So I force myself to speak English to lots of people. So sometimes I will forget to speak Chinese to my Taiwanese roommate. And sometimes when my mom made a phone call to me, and I will answer her in English. And in addition to the English, I also feel strongly agree that the second language is also very important. You know, I can say 20 language of hello in 20 language. So when I met some international students, I will say their language to them. Especially when you travel, remember the Spanish people and the French people. You need to say bonjour and hola, como está to them, and they will totally change their attitude toward you. So you need to change, you need to say their language, it's very important. So every time I will say their language, and they will always remember me, and they will have a good first impression on me. So remember, so if I could go back in time, I will told myself, remember you need to learn English, because every time I'm so jealous the student from Singapore or Hong Kong. They really have a fluent English, so I'm so jealous of them. So I hope I can learn English when I was freshman year or high school student. And the second lesson is face the unknown with the optimism. You guys know I'm a travel lover. So before I went to Europe to become the exchange student, I went to Korea, Jeju Island with 3 of my friends. And we choose the self-driving instead of following the group. So we rent a car and we self-drive. And at first it was a really wonderful journey. We ate lots of chicken, fried chicken, and beer, and have a orange and strawberry with a Korean drama. It was so good. But until one day, that day is a snowing night, and as usual, we drive to the next destination, but our car hit the pillar, and the car behind us bumped into ours. And the spot I seated was exactly where the car hit us. So, and the thing is, I didn't wear the seatbelt. So my hand crashed into the front seat, and my glasses fly away, and my hand, this part, you can see this, still have something, and I have the bleeding heavily. And it was my first time to go into the emergency car, and it was my first time to live in the ICU and go to the emergency room. And I really feel I'm in the Korean drama, because lots of doctors, they went inside and they both wore the surgical suit with a blue surgical suit, and they both speak Korean. I feel the Korean drama is all the true. And the only Korean word that, because I really love to watch Korean drama, so I know how to say I'm so painful. So in the whole surgery, I keep saying like, 아파요, yeah, 아파요, like something like this. But actually, I stay in the hospital room for 2 weeks. And during these 2 weeks, I cannot take a shower. Can you imagine 2 weeks not taking the hair? It's so dirty. And I also cannot walk by myself without the wheelchair. So at that time, I really feel desperate and I feel hopeless and questioning why I'm here, why such a big thing will happening to me. I think I'm always lucky why this thing will happening to me, and all my friends, they are fine, or only me, and I need to postpone my flight ticket to Europe. This is my first time to talk to my classmate. But after that, my family, my mom, they fly from Taiwan to Jeju-do Island to find me, and they told me, everything you cannot control, the only thing you can control is your attitude. My mother said, everything will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. So I remember this, so I think, okay. So I changed my mind, and I will always talk to the Korean woman, like Korean ajuma, and I will say some Korean to them, and then they will share their kimchi to me. So I make lots of friends with Korean women, and also I make a short video. And also, do you guys know I have my own podcast channel? And my podcast channel is about my school life and some interview with some excellent colleagues. But the highest episode, the most highest rate, it was the car accident in Korea. If you have interesting, I will show you the detail later. So after this experience, I always told myself, hey Kelly, don't worry, you already have a car accident, so nothing you cannot handle. Okay, so let's move on to the last point, is find your passion. According to the statistic from the Student Consulting Center at the university, indicated that on average, out of every 16 students at NTU, one student had utilized the on-campus psychological consulting service. I think as a commerce school student, we have numerous options, but we also face lots of pressure. For example, like, oh, Tina went to London to exchange, actually joined the consultant club. Oh, Ethan joined the, wow, is the very good intern. So we always jealous other. We have lots of pressure. For me, it's like most of you, I also join lots of things. I doing lots of club and lots of activity. For example, because I noticed that many people, I don't know why, pursuing a career in consultant, finance, and data analysis. So I also try to say, okay, let's try it. So I joined the data analysis competition, and it turned out that I found it super boring. I hate the Python. And every time when the meeting starts 10 minutes and I say, I think maybe we can do some conclusion. I think, yes, I think it's almost done. For me, I think it's too difficult, too terrible, and I feel the time is really slow when I talk about the data analysis. But on the contrary, I ventured into a small-scale entrepreneurship last year. So I set out a Christmas stand at the school Christmas market, and I really feel so excited. Despite I have the busy schedule, but I still feel really excited, and I have an enjoyment during when I engage in this activity. I feel so happy to sell my product, and I feel so excited to brainstorming some marketing campaign. So I want to share a poem with you. Absolutely everyone in this world works based on their time zone. People around you might seem to go ahead of you, some might seem to be behind you, but everyone is running their own race in their own times. I always keep this in mind. I think the thing is not about the trying, is you should think about what you really like, and you should be aware of your state of mind. You should feel your feeling. And you should know that, you should feel that the time is passed really fast or is very slow. So find your passion is very important. So to sum up, after lots of experience, lots of ups and downs, I want to share with you the 3 lessons I learned at university. The first is enhance your language proficiency, and also the second language. The second thing is face the unknown with the optimism. And the third thing is find your passion. I think the find your passion is very important. And now I want to invite you to think about, do you have something lesson that you learned from the university life? And for me, the next semester, I will go to Shanghai to be a exchange student again to pursue my dream and continue doing something what I like. So in the end, I want to share with you a quote from the Steve Jobs. You cannot connect the dots looking forwards, you can only connect them looking backwards. So remember that I think everything, when it comes to in the end, everything will worth it. So don't be regret, just do everything you like. Remember to find your love, find your want, and find your passion. This is the 3 things I learned at the university. I'm Kelly. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Good. Can we start with any questions, comments, suggestions?
So I just wanted to say I really like what you said, your whole TED talk, and it might be a little weird, but I'm curious, did you get insurance about the car accident?
Good question. Because actually I don't want to buy insurance at first, but one of my friend, and she is from we have a department, insurance department, and she say we need to buy the insurance, so we buy the insurance. Do you know how much is it? It costs like 200,000. The whole price is 200,000. Thanks to the insurance, I only need to pay like 20,000. So remember, you need to buy the insurance. It's very important, especially when you rent a class, you rent a car.
And I really admire your ability to make friends. You even make friends in Korean hospital.
Yeah, Ajuma,
Yeah,
because too boring.
but it's still impressive.
Because I like Korean drama, so I keep saying Korean to them. Something like this, and they love me.
You're lovely. You're lovely. Thank you.
Good. So any others?
I'm just curious because it seems like you're a very outgoing person. You make friends like with foreign students. And is there any like pickup lines or is there any topic that you would do when doing ice breaking? Like what do you talk to them?
First of all, is where do you come from? And when they say like England, and I was I went there. How do you like it? And sometimes I will learn some language from them. Can you teach me of some of your language? I will say something like this. Anything else? And I will show my photo to them. Oh, have you ever been there? Have you ever been there? Something like this. I will try to find some common points.
Good. Any others?
I just want to say I really like the way you convey the concept. It makes me feel also energetic and really learn a lot. It's fun.
Thank you.
Any others?
What are the passions that you found during your exchange section in the
What?
What are the patients that you mentioned?
Patience?
Yeah, patients.
Oh, what
What
am
are
I
the
patient?
patients that you find in your exchange life?
Okay, I think it's because I feel when I went to Europe is last year, and I remember when I was second years, I feel a little bit pressure from the atmosphere in the NCCU. I feel too stressful. Why everyone runs so fast? So I want to slow down. So I told my mom I want to apply the exchange to Europe. And in Europe, it's really good. I can relax myself, and I have lots of time to talk to myself. And after, when I go back to Europe, and I also feel more confident, including like English or speaking to others, and also know what I really like. So I think my passion to Europe is I want to relax, take a break.
I have a question here. Yeah, I think it's a very inspiring talk. I just wonder, you mentioned that you're going on exchange in Shanghai
Yeah.
Next semester.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, maybe you want to share with us so why you choose Shanghai.
Oh, the reason I choose Shanghai is because I want to have an internship in Shanghai, and Shanghai is we can speak Chinese. That's an easy reason. And the university I choose is Fudan. Yeah, I think it's very good school. Why not? Yeah.
Good. So any others? Maybe one more question, comment, suggestion? Okay, if not a moment, then thank you very much for the speech.
Thank you.